So we went from cats to dogs, and now we're going to talk briefly about law enforcement and its importance in the big scheme of protecting the public's interest in wildlife. I'd like to introduce Austin Taylor. Austin is with Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation and serves as the Game Wardens Program Director, and Foundation for Gear Up for Game Wardens Program Director. Need to get that right. Thank you.
Thank you, Rami. Appreciate you. Good morning, everyone. As Rami said, my name is Austin Taylor with Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation. I like to start off all of my discussions with, our game wardens have one of the hardest jobs in the world. Well, I think I have one of the best jobs in the world. I'm privileged to be able to work for Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation. We're the private nonprofit partner of Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. The department being the state agency, Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation being the 501c3 entity. Over the past 34 years, Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation has raised and invested more than $275 million to conserve the lands, waters, and wildlife of Texas. The vision of Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation is for all Texans to have access to the wild things and wild places in our state, both now and for future generations. The program that I oversee is the S. Reed Morian Gear Up for Game Wardens program. Our mission is to provide specialty equipment to Texas game wardens that need to maintain safety and ensure the highest level of service for the people of Texas. The state provides the necessary equipment for Texas game wardens to do their jobs. Is what Gear Up for Game Wardens does is provide specialty equipment that is up and beyond what the state is able to provide. With the incredible efforts of our leadership council members, comprised of about 20 incredible volunteers across the state, we lead grassroots fundraising efforts. Gear Up raises private funds to ensure that Texas game wardens have the equipment that they need. In addition to regional fundraising efforts, we also partner with local landowners to provide the specialty equipment for their local game wardens. With all the funding that we acquire, I purchase that equipment and deliver it immediately for use. Our program started with a little idea that turned into a big idea, and I'd like to show just a brief video that really goes over the program from inception to where we're at today.
Texas Game Wardens are peace officers. Our main focus is conservation.
They do much more than just protect our wildlife.
We see the bad side of things too as part of any law enforcement job, and with hurricane, tornado, floods, natural disasters, we're always prepared for that and we're always ready to go.
Gear Up for Game Wardens provides specialty gear for our Texas game wardens that is up and beyond their standard issue gear. We provide anything from snake boots all the way up to now our third airboat.
But this water here is really shallow. It's got some deeper spots in it. I'm gonna come around this corner. We're gonna be in about 3 inches of water. Just as smooth as ever.
The resource that it is second to none, if you ask me. Aside from a helicopter, I guess. And if you turn this thing the right way, it just might fly.
The game wardens during Harvey, they did over 12,000 rescue missions. They're one of the first lines of defense in a crisis situation.
Gear Up for Game Wardens started as a little idea, or maybe a big idea, at a little taco shop in Port O'Connor.
Vince Petronella and I created what became Gear Up as we wanted to help our local game wardens get some specialized equipment. We bought them a four-wheeler and said, there's probably other people like us that would like to do the same thing as we have done. We came to the foundation at the advice of Commissioner Morian. As they say, the rest is history.
With this Gear Up for Game Warden program, we have received some great equipment, some advanced equipment. They have provided every game warden in our district thermal and regular night vision.
Our world is completely technological now. You have to have the latest equipment just to keep up with the bad guys.
So we can send the live feed of what this drone sees to any officer on scene. We can also send it to dispatch. After the February freeze event, we actually used the drone for mapping out fish kills on the coast and also searching for cold stunned sea turtles and get them rehabilitated. So it was a great tool for us to conduct our core mission, wildlife conservation. We do overwatch for quite a few different things, getting eyes in the sky so other first responders can have a little bit better idea of what they're dealing with. Helping firefighters get eyes on a big wildfire where they can direct their resources through the brush. That thermal capability on that drone helps us with search and rescue. We also do suspect apprehension. It's a tool that is invaluable. Now we can get eyes on the bad guy first versus them seeing us come in. A lot safer that way.
The Big Easy has been kind enough to offer us a venue to do a fundraiser.
We're really excited about hosting this tonight. I think it's a wonderful program. It's something that, we totally support. 100% of the money goes towards things they need the most, and that's what I love about it.
As soon as we get the word out about having one of these events, folks start registering, eager to sign up and come support our game wardens. These events are geared towards helping game wardens in those specific communities.
The hospitality of that ranch, the landowners that showed up, the appreciation that those folks had for us, I was blown away.
People actually get to see where their money's going to when they donate.
It was really great to see all the landowners come together, and we explained the gear and equipment to them.
Europe has provided over $5 million worth of equipment to Texas Game Wardens. That's an amazing number, and we are very appreciative.
Thank you all so much. It's hard to believe that we produced that video midway last year, and already this year we're exceeding over $6.3 million, where 100% of the funding that we raise goes to that equipment. And I thought I would just share just a really quick story about how impactful this equipment is. And when we talk about the equipment, we're talking about some of the most advanced equipment that we can possibly put in the hands of our Texas Game Wardens. And I'm reminded a couple of years ago, we had a lost gentleman in Erath County. He was an elderly gentleman that had walked away from his ranch, and local police came out, local sheriff came out, K-9 came out. They all thought that maybe he went this way. Well, he didn't go that way. He ended up crossing a barbed wire fence, went through a creek bottom, and through the help of Game Warden Michael Hummert and his drone that we funded, he put the drone up in the air and was able to find the gentleman in 71 seconds. And when we talk about that amount of time to be able to put that gentleman back in the hands of his family, where he could have been out in that field overnight, maybe caught hypothermia, that's the game-changing equipment that we're putting in the hands of our Texas Game Wardens, and it just makes me so proud to be a part of that. I highly, highly recommend visiting tpwf.org. That's the website for Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation. There you'll see some of the impactful programs that Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation is making a true difference across the state. I also recommend visiting gearupforgamewardens.org. We have an incredible media tab that goes from 2017 all the way to present, with 2 newsletters a year, videos that you'll see that have been in the news, and some of the incredible equipment that we're putting into the field. Also on our website, you can enter your email address to receive updates on some of this specialty equipment that's immediately going into the field. Also, you would be the first to get an update on our 5th annual online auction, where we have specialty hunting, fishing experiences that are not available anywhere else. Other than that, I do want to end with, again, our Texas Game Wardens have one of the hardest, most difficult jobs there is, and they deserve the best. And I think that that's exactly what we're doing, is putting the best possible equipment in their hands to make their jobs more efficient, safer, and ensure the highest level of service for the people of Texas. Thank you very much.